Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is my time to
this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you get the guaranteed fastball.
Let's come and clutch here, buddy. Come on, Tim. Yard!
Ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Pretty sure that was not gone.
The next 3-2.
Give me my pitch. Give me my pitch.
Now a changeup.
You block
just
me.
off
I
the
hate
plate.
that.
Is that misses
Why would you
for
block
ball
me?
4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that
Stepping in, Tim Lynch.
Number 9.
Give me something, please, buddy boy.
He comes set.
Something
Here's the
like
0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
Give me a pitch, buddy.
The 0-1 on its way. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
In time with the slider 2-2.
Nice slider, but nope, not happening.
Here now the 2-2. And this is lifted high in the air down
Don't
the right
catch
field
it.
line.
He's not catching that.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will...
Really?
Well, there's no doubt
Mm,
they were
but
great in
really?
that 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win. They're hoping to build on that now.
Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut at Top T-Mobile Park. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Miguel Espinoza gets the starting nod for the M's. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that
I
jumps
see
out if you look at
Houston
that
already
stat
got
sheet,
2
a
people
very
on.
high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job.
Blue,
Keep
I'm
traffic
Ichiro.
off the bases. Keep the
I would
walks
be
down.
Ichiro in a
Try
nutshell.
to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go
You.
at that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Striding forward now is the DH, Alexi Rivera. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Rivera.
And he turns this one around
That's
high and deep
not
to
gone.
center field.
Got that.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. 3 go the Mariners. They play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Give me, come on, give me a pitch. Give me a pitch.
Digging in
Give
for
me a
a
pitch.
second at bat, Tim Lynch. He flew out in his last at bat.
Yard.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball
Yard.
in the air
Maybe.
to left field.
Maybe.
A leap, but it's off his glove. And
Yeah,
now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run.
Good. That was gone.
A solo shot here to left.
Oh, but I ain't
Number
gonna
2.
replay that.
So coming to...
That was gone. Don't even like tell me that was not gone. Let me see this pitch. Hold up. Okay, let's zoom in on this thing, you know. Very good, nice and tight. Okay, get the pop on my bat, bro. This kid thinks he's gonna get it. Oh, oh my God, it's funny. Okay, that ball's destroyed. He's running. Yeah, that was over it, and that was it. Isn't it? Oh. How unlucky can you get, bro? Like, this guy is probably living with himself right now. Like, he's be like, I believe I can fly. Like, he caught it, bro. He goes, feels bad, man. Feels terrible.
This is skied into the air to
Got that.
straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They're down 2-1.
Now let him find me.
Digging in and looking for more, Tim Lynch, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed
Please give
here.
me a pitch.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over
Yard.
350
That's into the
left-handed,
gap.
hitting against right-handed
Double.
pitching.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Since when is Peel on? Oh, I was.
So baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that.
At the plate, Tim Lynch. He'll try to follow up the double in his last
my
at-bat
God.
with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Ball one to start the at-bat.
Give me a pitch. Give me a pitch.
The
Right here.
1-0
We're in the sweet spot.
is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on
Man,
2-0, and
man,
the bases
brother.
loaded. He basically doesn't
What
have
you're
much of an
throwing,
option
but it's
to
kind of
challenge him right here.
dookie.
The 2-0 on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw in time for the third out, but it's
She just contacts one.
in now the Mariners DH, Alexi Rivera.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about
I got
time
that,
to
I got
get
that.
something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind. Where you have to
That was
score
mine,
a
I
bunch
thought.
in the 8th and 9th inning.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just...
So stepping
I
in,
feel like we
Tim
should just end the
Lynch,
game. They're
and
not
their
going to
runners
win.
at the
We
corners
need
now.
10 runs. Tied.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but
Pretty
he's
bunted.
still out there.
What's my bunting? Is my bunting good? No. My
And it's only going to
regular
get
bunt's
worse if he
good.
dwells on it
Exactly.
and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Castro,
Yeah, I
center
just-
fielder, ahead with a 2-0 count.
But I'm not sure.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right
Pitch I
here,
can handle.
so the pressure is on
Right
right
here
now
is
to get
gone,
back in the
but-
strike zone.
Hits it high and deep
That's
out to
destroyed.
center field.
I don't think it's
Ferreira
gone, but that's
racing
destroyed.
back to the track.
Yeah.
On the warning track, he makes the catch. And come to the Ryder Jones up next. A hit and two at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings.
Got
Down
it.
by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Lynch is right there, one down. Now at the plate.
This guy. Right fielder. Fields. Okay, 5 home runs out of 101 at-bats. Man, Fields bad.
Escalona, he got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result.
That's
High
right,
in the
chance.
air, carrying well out to deep center. Lynch going back on it. Well, one of the
Never
narratives of
said
today's
that.
game has
I
been
come back. Baby.
digging in.
quitting
Tim
stuff.
Lynch. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Like gone, by the way. I probably
Slap
should not have
hard
swung
the
at that.
opposite way. Willette is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together...
lost.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. Tim Lynch aims to bring his hitting streak to 25 straight games.
Yeah,
right
that's
after
me.
this.
Hey, move out of the way, number 22. He's doing that.
Number 47 gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one.
Rock, say that. Say that.
Into the box now, Tim Lynch.
Did I sing that
Not
a
to
bit?
jinx him or anything, but he'll be looking to lengthen his hitting.
Shot, because this is going to go someday.
When you take that donut off
And
on
we're
the
gonna
on-deck
go
circle,
next
25
week.
years, now you're
Or
starting
next
to
year.
get into some rarefied air.
Fisher's under it. And that
No,
retires
say
the
that.
side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dylan Cousins. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning.
Won't say that.
This
Won't
one's
say
flared toward left center. Sanchez moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So the
Not
runners
say
at the
that.
corners now with
say
one
that.
away.
No, don't say that. Why
So
are you?
striding forward now, Tim Lynch. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Say that. Now I won't say that.
First pitch on its way. And that's by
Nice
him.
pitch,
It's 0
okay.
1. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
And
Need
that's
a
the
base
beauty
hit?
of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with the eyes.
And this one scoots all the way to the wall. 1 run scores. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dylan
people
Cousins.
on the bases,
Lead
you
us
know,
off in the
supposed
home
to
half
run
of the
around,
fourth
you know?
inning.
Things
Not
not
supposed
looking
to,
very
you know,
good so
just
far in this
stand
one,
up.
but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Say that.
Standing in, Tim Lynch, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
And
Stung into
That's
the gap in
into
right
the
center
gap.
for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you can
Carlos.
see on the graphic, his total currently leads this Astros. Stepping in, Tim Lynch, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Beverly Hills and on a Beverly, blah, won't say that. I won't say that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Right past.
You know, that can
not
really
nice.
be an effective pitch to a guy
See.
that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a
Chapman
fastball up in
around.
the zone, so if you can place
Be
it a
happy
little above
Chapman
it, they have a hard
retires.
time getting the barrel
Don't
up
worry
there.
about
Back in
the
standing.
heater destroying my- If a heater hit my player in the game, I guarantee he's getting injured for like a good amount of the season. I don't get injured that much. Suck.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Just late. Very late. Okay. Beverly, bruh, like, boom, say that. Pitch it. Thank you.
Line drive to center field.
That's over his head. Guaranteed.
Fisher is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
And I poopy, score.
Ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make.
Say that. Say that.
Stepping into the box.
I need a home run and a triple. Oh,
he's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. From the stretch. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
I'll go slide for no reason. Just in the batter, actually just slide in there. I'm sliding on sun. Why would I do that?
Odor. But one's all they
too slow, guys.
The inning will continue.
Minus power?
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a
Texas
tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series, it's got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Houston led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
Got that right there? Say that.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this.
Astro.
Enrique Reyes, the Puerto Rican southpaw, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Milestone
and fellas,
watch.
you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
To second for 1.
He's by. Ground out.
Lynch.
Excuse me. Not ground out. That's a base hit, because they're stupid.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Enrique Leon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lazy fly ball out to center field.
Mine.
Lynch ranging forward. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire.
But I say that.
Ready once again, Tim Lynch. He singled his last time up.
Lynch.
Another base hit, man.
There's a line drive base hit to left field. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here. Leading off the inning, Tim Lynch, and they'll need to get something going here.
Come on.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
On to first, and a big out to start the 7th, 1 gone. Digging in once again, Joe Weir.
The catcher.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Look at this cannon.
Lynch has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
He would get smoked. Smoked, I said. Who's this guy? Dusty. Yeah, no, he's not. I can tell by the first name. Your name's not
Ready
Dusty.
To deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter,
it is a strike, I'm just saying.
He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Strike! Or ball I can hit. Let Ballard say that.
1-1 pitch.
Come on, give me a good pitch.
Page
Man, this guy's in
there. For preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game.
He struck me out. What an idiot.
Part of what makes him as effective as he is. So he's swinging. Tim Lynch
fair enough.
Retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. 5-2.
Base hit.
Tonight. The Texas Rangers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
Retired. Boy, I'm still at the game. I'm playing baseball, I'm not retired.
Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
Oh, watch my stream? How? Oh, really? Why would you need a membership? You can't just click on it and watch?
In Game 3 of the series.
I don't need to do that. You don't have to be able to chat. You can just watch and hear me. Okay.
What do we need to know here, Danny? Now at the plate, Tim Lynch swinging it well in the series so far at a 4 for 10 clip. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Come on.
Now the 2-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center.
That's not going.
Has a chance. And it's gone. So a big home run for